Oh, I can't. I'm too dark. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bonnie Chambers Podcast interview show. Um, I have very few announcements before I bring Miss Tiffany on. I know it's probably be a shocker to some of you all, but check game August 14th through the 16th. I will be tuning in on Las Vegas. August the 8th, I will be at Bar 10 doing my podcast interview with some artists from Chicago. I'm going to let that be a surprise. But in the meantime, between time, you all saw the awakening back in 1990 through 1990, I want to say 97. But I have a special guest who could tell you all about it. She was also in Chicago's Inglewood movie as well. So we already know what Chicago is about. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you all hit the like button. Make sure you all hit the share button. Um, please, that's very important. Always remember to hit the like button and the share button. Coming on to my show, Miss Tiffany, known as Miss Marquita from the Awakenings.
This is such a treat. Thank you so much. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, it is.
We were talking.
Happy Tuesday. I'm so sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah,
Can
we've
you hear
been
me?
talking about getting
Okay.
together for a little bit of time now, and we're finally making it happen. Finally making it
Yes,
happen.
we are.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. And you know, one thing for certain, two things for sure. I am so sorry that we could not make it up front because I had everything settled, but I had to rearrange everything. So right now I'm at my secret location. So yes, secret location. So I wish we could meet in person, but good thing of it is we are here right now. You know, everything is going down tonight. Once again, Miss Tiffany, I know me and you always talked about the awakening, and I told you I watched you a lot. I
Yeah.
watched you a lot because I was like, oh, that's gonna be me in the future. I'm gonna be the Miss Marquita. Tell everybody which way to go. So yes, so tell me, you are also in the Inglewood, the Inglewood movie.
Inglewood movie, I'm not familiar with that. Perhaps it's in a different name. The most recent movie that I've done is called A Boy Named Bobby. We did not film it in Inglewood, but we did film it in Chicago. Yeah, such a beautiful cast. And it was a story, it's a heartfelt story. And it talks about all the children that are kind of discarded, disadvantaged, kind of like leaning into the themes of the awakening, but from a point of view of a young man, a young boy. And it's a twist in it. I can't give away too much because you're going to have to see the movie for yourself. It'll be
Right.
coming very, very soon by the summer to all streaming platforms. So be sure to stay in tune with my social media stuff to find out more information.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tune in for more because I know this is not the for last time me and you going to talk. I'm so
No.
sorry that we didn't get a chance to talk before. I had a lot of deaths all on one day, so I'm
Mhm.
just now getting back in tune, and I'm trying to, you know, first stay focused on what I got going on and
Yes,
not stay
my
focused on the
condolences
good.
to you, Miss Bonnie, because I too have been there, back to back goodbyes, that some that we were kind of expected a little bit, but still was too soon. And
Yeah.
then a goodbye that was so unplanned for. And both people were so near and dear to my heart. So I'm actually still trying to get my footing on everything myself. So actually, this is the first time that I've kind of talked about it on this kind of open platform. I did a social media post just because friends and other family members that you don't really talk to,
Yeah.
every day, but you all
Yeah.
stay in tune on social media. Once I did that, I kind of went radio silent a little bit. Yeah, but I'm also doing a new endeavor that kind of has got me excited. I'm doing some comedy now, girl. Can you believe
Yay!
it? Yes. Yes. Yeah, so that's new for me. Super excited. We have a weekly show in Oak Forest every Friday at the Sci-Fi Comedy Club over on 167th and Cicero. Y'all just go
Mm.
ahead, get pen and paper and write down my social media stuff so we can stay in tune. I am
Yeah.
Tiffany J underscore Curtis, Curtis, on Facebook, Instagram. I'm on TikTok. That's TJ underscore Curtis. But yeah, everything is there. I put it all out on there. So stay in tune with me there.
Yes, and you know what? For you to do now, how many years since you've done comedy? Like, is this your first time, or how many years have you done it?
Well, this is my first time doing stand up. I've done some sketch comedy in the past.
Right.
I was a part of a comedy group that was Forgotten City's first urban sketch comedy group. So we kind of
Oh,
kicked the door wide open for that with um, f- um, Second City. And so I've dipped my toe, been around it, been on the outskirts, but now
yeah.
I'm fully immersed in that comedy world. I call myself a comedian now, and I'm
And that
loving it. I'm
was
falling in
comedian
love
tip.
with it.
Comedian tip. That's
Yes,
it.
yes.
That's it. That is
Comedian
it.
Tiffany J. Still doing my acting. As a matter of fact, towards the end of summer, I'll be doing a play over at Christ Universal Temple called After the Morning After, with
Mm.
a cast and crew and all the everybody I've kind of worked with before. And so I'm
Mm.
really excited about that. We were actually had tentative beginnings that we were going to go this month, but some things kind of switched up and was rearranged. So now we're looking towards like September, maybe. Yeah, so we'll see. Again, stay in tune with me on social media to learn more.
Of course I will, because now I found another sisterhood. Yay! So we can talk, not just on social media, but outside the world since I got my mind to get back together again. because, like I said, I dealt with so many deaths all in one day. So
Mm,
it was
mm.
back to back, back to back, back to back. And I was like, no, I'm not going to give up. But what I will do, I'm going to keep going.
That's all you
I'm just going to grieve right now, take the time out to grieve.
can.
And then once I'm done grieving, then I'll be back into which I am still on season 6 of No Navy Trip, because I started out with Ben One Jones with the season, starting off the season. So yeah, so he done kicked it off. And
Mhm.
now here I am, got Miss Tiffany, Miss Marquita, aka Always Forever. So let me
Always
ask
forever.
you, Alba, okay,
Yep.
period. And
Mhm.
only that, have you been? I noticed that you all took a picture of the reunion of the
Mm.
awakening with
Yeah.
Poochie and
Yes. So
so
many
many
of us
other
came together, girl.
members.
It was Tamika, it was Poochie, it was Mookie, it was
Mhm.
Candy. I'm forgetting some names, but yeah, we all came together. We all were there. It was a beautiful, beautiful reunion. Mm-hmm.
Seeing that, I was like, oh my goodness, when did you all took that? Because everybody looked so agely grassly
Oh,
aged.
girl, that's God.
Everybody looked so good.
He preserves. That's all I can say. God preserves. I'm not people. It's so funny. Like, are you a vampire? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? I don't do anything special. I just believe in living positively, drinking my water, minding my business, and staying busy. That's it. That's it.
And I saw Poochie one day and I was like, oh my goodness, why do you look so familiar? And he said, look at me again. And I looked at Poochie. I said, oh my God, you are Poochie from the Awakening. He said, yes, I am. I was like, oh my goodness. So we was at Bar 10. And that's one of my favorite places. Thank you, Baldhead, for introducing me to Bar 10 because I didn't build a relationship over there. So thank
Right.
you, contact. But even though you're not my friend anymore, but still, I want to say thank you. Yes, it's a
That's
long
that's
story.
for another show.
But I just want to say thank you for introducing me to bartender. So now, like I said, I built a relationship and now everything is just growing. And when I seen Poochie that day, I was like, OMG. And he still look cute, still look fine. I'm like, look at Poochie, okay, I'm cracking it. But too bad I can't talk to him because I seen a ring on his finger. I said, that's my freedom, man. I can't touch
Oh,
that.
oh, that's funny. Look, we both are married in real life, so
I told her, I was like, okay, nah, that's Marquita, man. I'm not touching that. Mm-mm. But I did see Jason from Awakenings, what you all call Moochie, and I did see him, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you're the guy from the Awakening. He said, how do you know? I said, your look would never change from me. And he looked at me and said, are you sure? I said, yeah, I remember you. And that was the 80s. That was just last year, 87th at Cottage Grove. And I was like, oh my goodness, I need to get you guys. If I can get you all back into the reunion from day one when you
yeah.
was pregnant with Brittany. And I remember that story very well because I was in that kind of predicament one time. But
Ah.
yeah, but I was like,
So many
okay.
people were. They related to the stories. I always thought it was funny, and I would kind of internally joke that this character, this girl, Marquita, has been through so much craziness for one person. But I realized it was a combination of stories, lived
Mhm.
experiences that this person over here could pull from and say, oh yeah, that was me. Or they could pull over here and say, oh, when you did that, that was me. That's how
Mhm.
it was tailored. That's how the man of God who was over the show, God gave him those things to talk about, those things to enlighten and express to children out here that were trying to navigate this crazy life. And
Yeah.
that you always have a choice, a better choice in the matter. You don't
Yeah.
have to play the cards that you were dealt. You can put them back in, shuffle them around, and play some better cards, make
All
better
right.
choices.
And you did a hell of a good Drake. I mean, good job, Marquita. Miss,
Mhm.
well, we can call you Marquita right now, but it's her name is Tiffany. So I still call every time I see it, it's listen me and it said, that's Marquita. Hey girl. But I know who she is. That's Miss Tiffany, everybody, but still,
Yeah.
we always remember her as Marquita because she was the
Mhm.
girl, the down to earth girl, the girl that said, hey, Poochie, you can't have none of this. No. So
Mhm.
she put Gucci back in order. So that's
Mhm.
who we remember, Miss Marquita. Because
It was a fun time. It was a fun time. We had a ball filming. It took a lot of work. We were all really young, so we had all the energy in the world. I don't think I could keep up that schedule though. Today, because it really was week to week to week. We would
yeah.
all meet on Monday, talk about what the plan was, what we're going to film for the next 3 to 4 days, because
Hmm.
airtime was that Saturday. And we were then still dealing with videotapes. So we would have to get those tapes edited up on Friday, Saturday morning, run those tapes over to the television station, and then it would air. So
Yeah.
I don't think I could keep that schedule up at this big age I am now. I need some cushion in there. I can. Oh, girl, no,
Let me ask you something, Tiffany. How old were you when you first got on the awakening? Because you all look like you all were like in high school or going to college. How
Yeah,
old were you
I
guys?
was in high school. I was in high school when we filmed that. I was a teenager. I was a kid. I was a kid. I grew up with all of y'all. Y'all were growing up watching the television show. I was growing up too on TV.
That part. Because the last
Mhm.
time I believe the last time we both was in the parade together, and we
Oh,
were
the
like
Bud
the
Billiken Parade.
and
Yeah,
I
that
was the
was
one that
the
took my ankle dancing, and Poochie was like, "Do you want me to carry you?"
That's right. That's right.
I was like, "Oh
Poor
my goodness." It was so long ago, but I still remember Poochie had picked me up and carried me back on the float. And he was like, you sure you want to get on the float? I'm like, man, I want to dance. This is my song right here. And then he was in our neighborhood. So it was like everybody was looking forward to see me dance. And I'm like, oh, I got to push myself, push myself. And now I push myself with a fentanylitis in my left foot still.
I
So,
don't even, whoa, girl. See, and that's the thing. We
yeah,
sacrifice our bodies for our art.
that
We
part.
will sacrifice ourselves for our art to give the people happiness, entertainment.
That
Yeah.
part right there, because I
Mhm.
mean, we all was on the same float. We were dancing while you all was on the float, and we were like, "Hey, we're gonna get on there." Like, man, and Pooch was like, why she's walking like that? She just hurt her ankle."
She hurt
And
her
he
ankle.
picked it up, and for him to be, I thought he was a gym teacher, a sports trainer.
You
He
know, I told you we were all really young back then.
exactly,
Poochie would
exactly.
he would bat, he would play ball, then jump into filming, go back, play ball on the side with whoever was around. So we were all young, full of energy. He would work out. So yeah, he probably was showing off his little muscles for you and all the
Yeah.
other girls around.
Exactly, because I think I was like 13 years old in the seventh grade doing the dances and everything. So, it
Yeah.
was it was beautiful because we all act like family that day. That was like
Mhm.
no violence. It was nothing
And
like that again.
don't you miss that about
I
Chicago?
do.
Don't
I
you miss
do.
it? The neighborhood family feel, the good feelings that we all come together and we can enjoy ourselves without the drama.
Ooh,
The worst thing is you would see, what do the kids say today? A op, and
yeah.
you fight. That's it. You fight. And then once you're done, you
You
leave it
know,
on.
you been
Yeah.
crazy and we talking again. And that's something we missing out. You know,
Oh, it takes
parents
it.
today is not teaching. I feel like they're not teaching enough for us.
I,
What do you think?
I don't know what it is. It's sad. It's heartbreaking because so many people in the moment of anger, they make rash decisions that end lives. And you've got to be able to be in the mindset to choose something different. Yeah, you pissed off in this moment, but what happens when you take a breath and you go, calm down, breathe, think about it? We can all live afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yes,
you can do that. I'm mad at you. I'm going to let you know, but at least we can all go home to our family at the end of the day.
that part. And it's like today, I think parents like myself not discipline the children as they
Mm,
supposed to. They let the system, back then, if we did something wrong, our parents getting our butt tails.
mhm, yeah.
And I guess that's why we are here today because if not, we probably been ain't no telling.
Mhm, mhm.
So yes, girl, come on now. So
Mhm.
let's talk about this here acting and let's talk about this here comedian, Miss Comedian Tiffany. Now we can't even
Yeah,
call her Miss Queen no more. We gotta call her Miss Comedian Tiff.
girl, comedian Tiffany J. It's been rolling over in my mind for quite a few years now because I've kind of been immersed in comedy.
Right.
My husband, he's a comedian, so just kind of following along behind him, and we would banter back and forth and have these moments and conversations. And in my mind, if you could make a funny person laugh, then you kind of got it. That's in my mind. That's how I think. And I
Yes.
would say things, and I'm like, oh, you laughing? You found that funny? Okay, okay, funny, huh?
And you got the right people in your circle. You got Marlon Mitchell plus your husband. So hey,
Yes.
you
And
right
not to
in here.
mention that sketch comedy group that I mentioned earlier. That was
Mhm.
full of comedians. It was quite a few comedians that have now, a handful of them have gone on to do other things and move out of the city for whatever project they've got going on outside of Illinois, outside of Chicago. But now I'm just, once I said one of those unexpected goodbyes to a family member,
Yes.
it hurt my heart because I would say, flirt around with it. I want you to come see me do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You gonna come when I do it. You gonna come. And now that they aren't here anymore, it
Yeah.
almost kind of lit a fire, like, time is short.
It
Life is
is.
short. Don't talk about the things that you want to do. Get out there and
Yeah.
do it. What's stopping you? You wake up with breath in your body. That's an opportunity and a moment to still get out there and do what it is you have interest in doing. So just do it.
Yes.
Girl, I just did it. And I was like, I did it. and the world didn't explode. Nobody booed me. Okay, okay.
Exactly. You get that once you get that the cricket sound, it's like, okay, I didn't get the cricket sound, so that's a good thing. You passed the
Yeah.
test,
You're
so
putting in
you
your mind the worst things that can happen. And when it doesn't materialize, you're like, oh, okay, I worked myself
Mhm.
up for no reason. This was good. It was actually okay.
Yes.
Girl, I
You
feel like a
push yourself, you gotta,
comedian with that. I know I'm still learning.
yeah, I done made so many jokes. I had made my sister laugh while she was in her deathbed. Didn't even know it was she did. I did not even know that my god sister was on her deathbed. And I told her, I said, here we
Wow,
go.
here
She was
we
like,
go.
what's the name? I said, girl, you know you can't be in this bed like this here. She was like, why you say that? I said, because God don't have no room for us, and the devil surely can't have no room for us because the devil
Oh,
told us you too damn crazy.
hilarious.
We gonna send the devil back to the dungeons, okay? And God said, well, I'm gonna go back down to the hell too. They keep doing what they doing. That's what
Uh-uh.
they can do with us. But she prayed her way all the way up to her death. So her rest in peace to Glenn, rest in peace to Jesse Jackson, because all three of them passed away on the same day. Including my best friend Will, he had passed away the day before Jesse Jackson, my sister, and Glenn passed away. And
Mm,
he had died right there on doing the chemo. He told me right then and there, he was like, I feel like I'm about to die. I said, no, you not.
mm.
So
Yeah.
yes, I dealt with it all in like back to back, back to back, back to back. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah.
And thank God for being one. Because I talked to Ben one on a one-on-one basis, and he was like, no, Bonnie, I'm not even going to allow you to get, to stop
Mhm.
because you made it so much an impact on everybody. And this is
Mm.
what you told me. You made an impact on everybody. Keep
And
going.
you owe it to them to keep going, girl. Keep going. Your work isn't finished. You just getting started.
Just getting started with season five. I'm just happy. I'm grateful that, I had someone to encourage me because I was just about losing it. Like, it was like, he was no more. I was like, what can I do? He was like, do your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them how you feel. Do your
Mm-hmm.
podcast.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no stopping right now. I'm like, thank you, Ben. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep
That's
going. So I
right.
did.
Keep going. Yes. Keep going, girl. It's
Keep
bringing a
going.
light to, I mean, this internet, you reach a multitude of people that you are just like, okay, wow, you don't even know who you're touching, you know? You don't even
Yeah.
know. Yeah, keep
I
going.
want to read some of these comments. They are so you got a good fans. You got a good fan, girl. Um, I love seeing positive black women.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
do what you can. I miss dead eye. Push. Stay
Dead Eye, rest
stay
in peace. Rest in peace, Dead Eye. Yes, yes. I miss
dead
him
eye.
too. Oh gosh, this had to be about 20 years ago we said goodbye to him. It's been a while.
Mm,
It's been a while. Hmm.
wow. What happened to him if you don't mind me asking?
I didn't get into anybody's personal business. I don't know. I feel like that there was some kind of physical ailment. I'm not sure. I may be speaking wrong. I don't know. I'm assuming, but yeah, we said goodbye to him, but we said goodbye to him on this earth. We'll see him again because he was a believer.
Definitely real.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
they said, Love the Awakening, part of my childhood. Channel 38 will never be the same. I mean, Channel 38, let me tell you about Channel 38.
Okay, talk
Every
about it.
Saturday, every Saturday night, Friday morning, come Saturday morning, my mom, she'll go to sleep. I'm on watching the Awakening. I'm like, I'm watching the Awakenings. The Awakenings is on. My mom like, what are you watching? The Awakening. She like, you love that show, don't you? I said, Mama, please, can I please beg my mom? It's the weekend. It's the weekend. Can I please watch it? She like,
Girl, if
love.
you had
I
one of them,
beg.
if you had one of them mamas though, we got church in the morning. Go to bed. Take your behind the bed.
Exactly. And I used to sneak. And the one thing I love about my mom, she had me at TV, and I always turned it on when she was asleep. And I had the volume turned all the way down so no one could hear it but me. I need to finish it up. I'm like, what's gonna happen to Pookie? What's gonna happen to Dada? What happened? Man, it was like episode. Even it's like me watching Sisters, and I'm like, okay, and I know this Wednesday gonna come up, and that's how I was with the Awakening. Everything was like timing. My mom was like, "What time is it?" And when I do miss, I'm like, "Oh snap, the Awakening on!" Wake up in the middle of the night. I said, "Gosh, I gotta wake it up again." Channel 11 gonna play it tomorrow. So my mom was like, "Well, you know it's gonna come on again." I said, "What channel?" Channel 11, WTTW. I said, "Ooh, it sure is."
Oh
And
wow.
I missed that episode. I'm gonna watch it again Sunday night, coming to Sunday morning. So it was like a lovely episode that I still watch today on YouTube.
Yeah, I feel like all of them are on YouTube. I think I'm not sure. We didn't post them on there. I think it was a fan that how I probably purchased the CD box set and then
Mhm.
put them on YouTube. I think I don't know. Again, there I go saying something I don't know for sure.
Well, I done watched it all the way up to where what was it, season 12. When it
Mm.
she supposed to had a boyfriend and the mother tried to kick her out. She was like, "You don't got no business being here. You get out of my house right now." She was like, "But mama, but where I'm gonna go?" I still
Oh,
remember that. I still remember
wow.
that. And she was like, "Well, because I think you guys wasn't even on that one on season 12. I think you
I
and
didn't even know it went up to season 12. I thought we did 9 seasons of The Awakening. Are you maybe talking about that reawakening? That
yeah,
wasn't part of us. We weren't part of that program. That wasn't us.
really. Because
Yeah.
I thought I was awakening. I'm like, okay, okay.
Mm-mm. They
Because
just took
that's the last one I saw. I was like, okay, so they got this one and they shut it down. I'm like, oh my goodness.
yeah. I don't
I'm
know. I don't even know the
familiar.
people who did that show. But yeah, I don't think that was I know that wasn't us.
Okay. But I
Us.
do remember the part when you was pregnant with Poochie baby and
Yeah.
Poochie wouldn't act a booty hole. So yeah, I do remember that one. I remember all of it. Like when I remember Poochie was trying to be a dope dealer.
That didn't pan out too well, now did it?
Really? You try to be a dope dealer? No, no, that's not
Mm.
Tay Pooch. Uh-uh. But yes, Tiffany. So I just wanted to say thank you. We are having an amazing time right now. I don't
Yeah.
even want to let you go, but I know I got something.
Well,
Go
here's
right
the thing. You don't have to let me go. We can get together this coming Friday out in Oak Forest. Come
Yes.
check out About Laugh Night, 4849 167th and Cicero. So,
I'm
yeah,
good.
come on out
I'm
to the
good.
show. I have a beautiful host who's there with me. We hosted together at the Shy Fly Comedy Club and also the
Okay.
Kaba Sports Comedy Venue. Yeah, it's a good time. We have so many great comedians, up and coming comedians, even established comedians that just want to come and work on their craft. It's a very beautiful, the energy is high vibrational. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Supposed to be. I'm there, Tiff. I am so there. Friday, yes, because after Friday, I will. Every time I go out, I'm so sorry. Maybe this just me. When I go out, I gotta go to Maxwell's. Maxwell's
Girl, that's
College.
gonna be quite a
Maxwell's
drive. Are you talking about the Maxwell's that's right off the expressway going north
College.
on the north
Yeah,
end? Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be quite a drive. So gas prices the way they are now, yeah. You should do a Google search for Maxwell in the area, cause
Well, you know what? I'm always driving. I'm always forever driving. If I don't go to
we
Maxwell's,
all
I'll
we
probably just
all
go to
are,
a
but
team.
gas prices are $5, Bonnie.
I don't worry about no $5. I make more money than $5.
Okay, all right then. Look, I need to come. Let me hold a few gallons of gas. Let me hold some
I
money,
got you, girl. I got you. I swear, I got you.
girl. She said, "What's that? What's that? That's just money. That's just money."
Money to spend, money to spend. So you ain't worry about that because I have two jobs to help me out. So hey,
There you go. There you go.
one
Because
job.
I'm a lady of leisure. I don't do the two jobs.
That's so funny. A lot of people was like, "How do you manage?" I said, "I manage it very well." It was like, "Don't you get tired?" I said, "I'm team no sleep, baby. Team no sleep."
And see, that's how I still look like I look because I'm all about getting the rest. I need some rest.
Yes, yes. A lot of people like, "You don't get your sleep." I said, "Yep, I sure do, but I only take baby naps." And that was like baby naps. I'm like, yeah, like today I had to be at work at 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to cut my hours short today because I have physical therapy for my left foot, and I had to be there at 7 o'clock. I was up and ready. My kids was like, "Mom, you not taking a nap?" I said, "Nope, I'm about to change my work clothes and get in my clothes that I need to go to the doctor in." It was my son was like, "Mom, you not going to sleep?" "I don't need to go to sleep." "What I need to go to sleep for? I'm
God
gonna miss it."
bless you. Got more power to you. More power to you and the people that are like you. Team No Sleep. Y'all keep the world going round.
Man, money is everything. And then, I'm already up because I done drunk like 4 cups of coffee already.
Oh, so you got some little helpers.
Yeah.
Coffee and all that stuff. You probably do energy drinks and all that crazy.
No, no, not the energy drink.
That's
I can't
all.
do energy drink because the energy drink it makes my blood, my heart rate. So I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do the energy drink. I'm just gonna drink my cup of coffee, keep it moving. Hey, if I go to sleep, I go to sleep. And then I just got a text from my boss today saying, "Oh, we don't have any work for you today. I don't the next few days, so you could take this time off." I'm like, okay, but
Let
still,
me
I'm
take it
gonna give
off
my
so I can do this job over here.
right. Still got this other job over here, so guess what? I'm still gonna maintain for both jobs. So whoever calls
You
up
are
for me, call me.
Friday, Bonnie. I want to see your face in the place about last night, okay?
I'm there. Say less. I'm there. You got my word. I am there. 169. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If I got again, you like, hey, wait a minute, what's that address again? And we're gonna test out. Hey, hey. And then we probably go to White Palace. Hey.
No, 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 ma'am. uh-uh. She's going home to go to bed afterwards. Girl, what the heck? Yeah, I'm about to bye. We'll talk later. I'll see you Friday.
Hey, clock that girl. Yes, and I wanted to say thank you again. I wish we could do this in person. Matter of fact, are you available next Tuesday?
We'll plan it. We'll plan for a in-person meet. We'll plan for it. We'll plan
Yes.
for it. Yes. Yes.
Of course. I want to have like I got some other friends, some other girls that wants to come, and they were like, "I want to do it." I said, if I get every group, every girl into this one big platform of mine. We're
Okay,
gonna
I
talk
see you
about bad
on some things.
relationships,
That's
dating. Yes,
yeah.
because the next thing we have is we're gonna talk about bad relationships, dating. Why do men don't want to go out and date?
And we're gonna talk about good relationships too, because you gotta have balance. You can't just talk about the
Exactly.
bad without talking about the good, you know?
Exactly. We gotta
Because
talk
what
about
about
the
if there's
good.
somebody that can't relate to the bad and they like, okay, just sitting there twiddling their thumb. I can't participate in this part of the conversation. You gotta have balance.
Yeah,
Balance.
the balance to make everything even. It's
Yes,
gonna be even out. If
we
it's
can
gonna
laugh.
be,
We can laugh and key about the bad. I can laugh and key. Oh, girl, that's crazy.
no,
God
but
has delivered me. I live in my deliverance. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
okay. Oh my goodness, we gotta thank God every single day for living our deliverances.
Yes.
You know,
I'm
because
walking by positivity. I ain't talking, I ain't studying what they doing over there. Who goes? Everybody want to talk about their haters. They hating on me over here. They don't like me over. Why? Don't feed into it. Who cares?
and you know
Don't
what?
make you poop.
And
Mm-mm.
this is what I always say before I end all of my life: positive mind, positive energy. Don't let nobody take your joy away from you. Your name is your brand, and your brand is your name.
I
So
love that.
I'm going to say this here. Have an enjoyable day, Tiffany. Happy Tuesday to each and everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button and share it to everybody from Pookie to Mumu to Shuka, to even Kiki, So I just wanted to say thank you, Tiffany. I love you, my sister. I will keep in contact with you as a sister to sister love. And everybody, I love you guys. Salute, adios, and I'll talk to you guys later. Smooches, bye.